Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and today we are back in a huge way in the stock market. Another $1,000 plus day, back up to 37,000. So as the market was crashing, I was buying, and that's how we're bouncing back, just like every time before. What happened right on February 14th? We started crashing here, as you can see. I started buying heavy, and we slingshot back up. What happened March 16th? It started crashing. Everyone was freaking out. I started buying again and slingshotted back up in no time. And what happened on May 1st? It started crashing all the way down to May 13th. It was like a 2-week crash. One of the bigger crashes we've actually had in a long time. I will acknowledge that, but now I also think that we'll have one of the bigger bounce backs in a long time too. So hopefully we will see the rest of this week green and get back to some new all-time highs at $40,000 account. We're still up 54% in the past year, so we're absolutely killing it. We're up about $1,100 on the day, but as we get into post-market, we can see that fluctuating. I think it'll actually probably go up in the post-market. The stock market in general will go up. If we look at some stocks, I called it. If you guys have been following the channel, I was saying that Facebook and big tech is going to rotate out and the growth stocks are going to rotate up because they got beat down for so long. So I think we can see things like Apple and Amazon and Facebook sell off a little bit more. So we can have potential great opportunities to buy into some of these stocks if they continue to fall. Other than that, we have XPEV up 5%, ChargePoint up another 3%. We're now positive on our ChargePoint position, up nearly 4% on an $1,800 position, and I'll continue to add anything under $25 a share for long term. I think that this is a great stock if you're holding for 1 to 2 years or even longer, like a 4-year plan for ChargePoint. Now, one I really want to talk about today is Tattooed Chef. We're up 1% on them, another $1,800 position. And this was one that was waiting to kick into high gear. I think we're still in the very early stages of Tattooed Chef, and anything under $20 a share is an absolute steal. I also think that we'll see a new all-time high for Tattooed Chef in the next 6 to 12 months. So I can see this one at $30 a share in the next 6 months. Remember, this is still a very new company, and they reported a lot of good stuff. They lost a little bit on the EPS, but the revenue growth was nearly 60%, and they broke records in Target, selling out of a lot of different Targets, which is a good thing about the supply and demand. The demand is definitely there for Tattooed Chef, which is a plant-based food company, kind of like a Beyond Meat, right? But look at the market cap is only $1.5 billion. So we're still in the very early stages of Tattooed Chef. Now, Beyond Meat, I think that we can possibly see this one slingshot up. So I might be considering a call option on something like a tattoo or something like a Beyond Meat. It's a little bit more money. So you'd be looking at around $500, $300. And for this one, you would probably want to even consider like a July 2nd or even August 20th. So this is probably a little bit more money because you would honestly probably want to do the $100 call, which is $1,300. So if you have a low budget, that option will definitely not be for you. But the swing trade on Beyond Meat definitely has a lot of potential right now at its 52-week low currently. Remember, I tell you guys always to look at the 52-week low, 52-week high. It's basically like a cheat code, and try to buy as close to the 52-week low as possible on the best companies possible. And I almost never buy at a 52-week high or an IPO. So overall, anything under $105 I think is great for long term if you plan on holding for 1 to 2 years. Now, we also have some other stocks like Hillian up 7.5%, Big C up 7.3%, and XL up 10%. And we have other stock like Hims up 9.7%, and at one point it was up 17% on the day. We have stocks like Workhorse up 9%. And it would be very risky to buy into Workhorse, in my opinion, although it can definitely pay off as a swing trade or a long-term hold. I would even want to sell right around $18 or $15 a share, and that could easily be a 50% gainer. CCIV is also up 5%, and this one you might want to stock up on anything under like $20 a share, just because when they switch their ticker symbol and this evolves into Lucid Motors, the hype could definitely come back alive once the Churchill Capitals disappears and the Lucid Motors takes over. So you want to be early on this one, but this one is really a long-term hold with potential short-term gains because of the hype around this one. Good thing though, it's not purely a hype stock. There is some good fundamentals around this company if you are looking for long-term 2 to 3 years. We have Fastly up another 3% on the day, and this might be a great swing trade to start looking into. They're also at a 52-week low, so you might want to consider under $45 a share. You know, even getting this one back to $60 a share is very realistic and can be some great short-term potential, or even an options, call options could be risky, but can definitely be beneficial. Now, you also have BNGO up 4%, another potential swing trade or call option here. Now, this one's super risky because there's been some recent news saying there's some speculations that it could go as low as $2.50 a share. So definitely be cautious of that. Don't put all your eggs in this basket. But if you do a small swing trade or a small option, for example, this is like a $100 option. Or if you even go to August 20th, which is probably even better, it's like a $176 option, which isn't the most expensive thing in the world. Or even this $5 call for BNGO for June 18th can be pretty interesting. It's only $122, so it's very low risk. And remember, this one BNGO is a little bit more higher risk if you're looking at short term. If you're looking at long term, there's a lot of good things to be excited about BNGO. The genomic sector in general is very exciting over the next 5 years, but in general, this is going to be a long-term stock, even though there is hype around short-term. Riot up 5% today, and it was even up almost 10% at one day. This one is super risky because there's a lot of negative news around Bitcoin, as you guys know, which can easily drag Riot down. Although it's down about 53% in the last 3 months, I doubt this one can get much lower. So if it does get to about $17 to $20, that's a good time to start loading up with a lot less risk at that price point. SENS up 9% on the day, and at one point it was up 12%. Skillz up 4%, so it's having some positive momentum on Skillz, which you might want to consider something like a swing trade or even a call option because it's building up a positive momentum and it's seeming like it's near a bottom, although it's risky because there is still a lot of downward momentum overall. Jumia Technologies up another 5%. This is a great long-term hold. And then after that, we have stocks like Blink, BLNK up 7% on the day. Stocks like Plug up 8% on the day. Now, let me know also if you guys like the videos like this where I go over a bunch of different stocks very quickly. I think we went over like 10 or 15 different stocks in this video, and I kind of just gave my 2 cents, thoughts, options, swing trade, short-term, long-term, and kind of what I'm thinking. Comment below if you like this style of video instead of like the plan videos where I list like 5 different stocks and price points between that. Now, with that being said, we have cryptocurrencies to get into a little bit here. We have BCH down almost 3%, Bitcoin down almost 5%, Doge down 4% almost, Ethereum Classic down 4%, Ethereum down 3%, and Litecoin down 4%. So stocks have been heating up and crypto has been cooling off. Although we saw Litecoin pass $300 again, now it's sub $300, so it's below $300 again, and there's still some overall negative momentum in the market, down 21% in the last week on Litecoin. After that, we have Ethereum down 17% in the last week. Remember, this one was flirting with $4,200 a share, so it's nearly lost $1,000 per coin. It seemed like it is setting that hard support right around 3,200. So back at May 3rd, we saw 3,200 to go down and set a tentative support right around May 3rd. And then on May 16th, it reestablished that support at $3,200 again right there. So you'll see it probably right around 3,200 for a long time. The question is, can Ethereum go lower than $3,200, right? Now, after that, we have Ethereum Classic. And in the last week, they're down 20%. But from all-time highs, they're down nearly 40%. So this one can easily be a 2x gainer if you plan on holding for long term, or if it goes as low as $50 per coin for Ethereum Classic. Definitely watch out for that and have it on your list. After that, you have Dogecoin to about 50 cents, 47 cents exactly. And earlier today, it was at 51 cents. And the last week, it's only down 6%, and it's been pretty volatile, with it down almost 25% at one point. So if you bought the dip with Dogecoin, this is a coin that you can easily scalp and continue to buy the dip, sell high, buy the dip, sell high, because there's going to be a lot of volatility, in my opinion. With Dogecoin, I think the best place to enter Dogecoin is right around 25 cents per coin, which is the bottom support. But you'll see me even starting to load up at anything on 30 cents, 39 cents, 38 cents, 35 cents, and then selling when it goes back to 50 cents, 60 cents, making some profit here and there. Bitcoin down to 42,000, and there is overall negative momentum on Bitcoin because of Elon Musk and the whole climate control situation and global warming. So if you care about the environment, basically you can't own Bitcoin. People are making it seem like, and that's how the media is spinning it. And now it's down 28% in the last month, down $17,000. So now is a good time to start thinking about entering in to something like Bitcoin, but dollar cost averaging slowly in, easing yourself in, because there is potential for it to go down to the support that it's been at, which is right around 30,000 to 40,000. So if it breaks below 40,000, that will be definitely very interesting. And put your seatbelt on, because we could probably even go down to 30,000 if it does break below 40,000. So keep your eye on cryptocurrency, because it is something that you want to be investing in for a long term and short term, but mainly long term. Let me know if you guys liked the video today a little bit better or worse than the other videos. This one I did a little bit different. And if you continue to have negative days, DM me here on Instagram. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers or followers. DM me here on Instagram. I'll definitely help you out. Also, check out the success number 3. This is real people in the private group who's been having success with the program so far. And there's also a success number 2 on my profile highlights, and there's over 100 in success number 2. We had to fill it up, and that's why we had to make a third, is because the second one filled up. We also have the original one, which is student success right here too. So feel free to look through student success, success number 2, and then success number 3, so you can see what people are saying about the private group. I post signals, I post stocks I buy, when I buy, how much I buy of the stock, and how long I plan on holding it for typically also. I also post 1 to 2 options that I buy in my private group. If you know what the close friends list is on Instagram, so it's a private story on my Instagram, and we even took out an option Thursday last week, and we made over 50% in profits. We had this student actually make 44% in profits, and we had some more students make some money too. I couldn't post all of them, obviously, but here was a $475. Charles here made 52% on his investment, and we also had TTCF from about 2 weeks ago make us some money also. Some of my students even saying, like, you called it on TTCF too. Hope you guys did enjoy that video. Share with a friend if you think there is value in it. And comment below what stock I helped you make money on or money with. Big giveaway at 100,000 followers. We're also going to be doing a giveaway on this video. $25 giveaway. $5 to the first 5 comments, and comment below if I've helped you out in the stock market and what stock I've helped you out make some money on. So the first 5 people below will get $5. You can use Venmo or Cash App. I have both. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.